freaking see it, so I'm all mad at you motherfuckers.
It's the Lions going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's watch AT&T Stadium in Dallas. Here are Brandon Gunn.
Larry, we find ourselves right in the center of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex in Arlington and AT&T Stadium. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gunn here in the booth with, as always, Charles Davis. Charles, a lot of times in the open, we focus on quarterbacks, running backs. What about the tight ends in this one?
Well, I think LR identified it really well because the tight ends are matchup nightmares nowadays. Who are you going to cover them with? Because really, they are pumped up wide receivers who can flat out run and use their body to create bigger plays. Cover them with a linebacker, cover them with a defensive back. Either way, they feel like they have the advantage.
Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it to 26-yard line. They run with the rookie. Here's Allen. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Get a 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, pretty obvious that at this point, Zeke, he's going to, no pun intended, run away with a rushing title this season.
Seriously, did you just say no pun intended?
Everyone always says it's not intended, but it's always intended. It is intended.
It's intended. It's just like when someone says no disrespect. Prepare to disrespect.
Right,
You know it's coming.
I intended to pun.
You intended to punt. 159 yards and a touchdown. How great was Zeke in that game? Setting everything up for Dallas, taking on the big carries, and carrying them home to a victory against Tampa Bay.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try to play now. Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. For Dez, when Romo was under center, he was more the focal point. Now you've got Zeke and obviously Dak at quarterback, playing a little bit of second fiddle to some degree.
And he still had, 8 catches, 82 yards in the game against Tampa. And I know the numbers are going to be about half of what he normally does, but here's the thing. When they get to the playoffs, he may very well be sitting first chair again because they need the big plays from Dez Bryant.
So good for the Buckeyes last year, and he's taken that from the college game, showing some glimpses of it here in the NFL.
How about his last season with Ohio State? Over 1,800 yards, only one game where he didn't get over 100. Remember, he demanded the ball from then on out. I think they listened to him, and they were smart to do so.
And now they're giving it to him here on the next level. Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. the forward vertical line. This is Alfred Morris. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Throwing. Prescott. To Jason Witten. And he'll have the first down, getting this into the 14-yard line.
And it's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add it a little extra in the ends with a short run. I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
That's right, run for it and Elliott. And he will take it in for the Cowboys score. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in, ready to throw it in, that's what your defense psychologically has a heck of a lot more.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now a first down throw. Stafford. It's caught. Left side. Bolden. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who's this against? Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. Here's Witten, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
That's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams that say, well, don't worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL, and Detroit struggled doing that. There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to it. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. This rushing attack for Detroit, they're near the bottom of the league all season long. As of week 15, under 82 a game, did they need an every down back next year?
You know me, partner. I always love the guy who can do everything, and that's the guy that I want to build my attack around. So if Amir Abdullah had been able to stay healthy for Detroit, I think he'd be their every down type of a back, and Theo Riddick would be freed up to do what he does best, run routes and catch the ball in the secondary. But now, Riddick has had to take on much more of a load running it, and Dwayne Washington, the rookie, is trying to fill in his way.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and it'll fall incomplete. 2nd down now after the incompletion. Back in the air, Stafford on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. so the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing out third down, Stanford. And now another one thrown incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's fourth down. So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good, but there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
And he's going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
It's brought in left side by Tate. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, whenever anyone talks about Golden Tate as a receiver, they're talking about how multifaceted he is, don't they? Slot, out wide, you move him into the backfield, just keep him on the move and get him the ball. The thing I like most about him is yards after catch. He's back near the top of the league again in 2016.
On pace for 1,000. First year not playing second fiddle, he's handling it pretty well.
Yeah, he likes being the #1 guy. It fits his personality, and it fits his production this year as well.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Running speed limits out there, and off he went. Right, I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions defense gearing up as they take the field. And a touchdown given up the last time they were out there, so maybe he needs to focus a little bit.
And make sure they don't start finger pointing with each other, because oftentimes when a touchdown's given up, you say, okay, where did that happen? Who moved it down? Who gave it up? Instead, just go back out there, be a unit again, and try and play a little bit better.
We'll see if they can play a little bit better on this drive. Out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the first time Pro Bowler from a year ago. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of a down 8. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Here's Prescott. Deep drop. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Ziggy Ansah in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return, it's Tate. An unbelievable punt there. We're talking 70-plus yards. And the Lions will take over. And the Cowboys defense, they march back out onto the field. And they gave up a touchdown last drive. You kind of need to hit the reset button after every touchdown given up, Charles.
I love that, and the way that you phrased it is perfect, because from series to series, you can reset how the game is going to go. If you give up a touchdown before, then you have to do it again. And if you made a great play before, you have to reset again anyway, because they're going to attack. So I love the way you phrased it and put it out there. That's what they have to do in this series.
It's not like when you're playing a video game. You can't hit the reset button here. Let's go.
No, you shouldn't anyway, that's for sure.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
That play almost seemed like a baseball play. See ball, hit ball. But in this case, see guy win ball, tackle guy win ball.
Back to throw, Stanford. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne.
Nice pick.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career until now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. On the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They have to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. After the penalty, it's Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And it'll make it a second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-all. It's the score. We're back to Arlington in just a moment. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, as it is Cowboy football in quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. They come out here in the eye. Second down, Prescott. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. Looking to throw. Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. Yes, Bryant with nothing but green. Touchdown, Cowboys. Yes, Bryant, 85 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? If you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. So sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Let's field it at the 2. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Hello, college coach right now. Here's just a text before every game. The team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing learns and maximizing opportunities. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Hold them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
They give them 12 yards and a first down. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Stafford on first down. Ebron caught left side. And we get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 5. And that'll make this a second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
If you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Complete here to the right to Golden. 15 yards here on the catch and run. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Let's feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? You can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And that was a nice play by the defense. And it is tough to be an offensive lineman nowadays, especially if you're dealing with how the defensive tackles have evolved. Their quickness, their agility, their speed has changed the big guys in the middle, the center, and the offensive guards. Formerly, they were just power players. Now they have to be light on their feet as well to keep up with the speed of the defensive players.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Another carry for the rookie Washington. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. As he's flying up and down the left side, it's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Dwayne Washington, 33 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker who want to do the route.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it to 24-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. So they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how did we take that away from them? How did we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure. Let's see if they dial up this drive. 15 yards out on the square on the first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They get him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
First down carry by Allen. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Second down and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Flushed out right. And looks narrowly incomplete there. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They have the defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes quarterbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackle?
Looking for a tight end, and it's intercepted. Put down the numbers. There he goes. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 40-yard line. When someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? Exactly right. It takes a fortitude to call.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes now. Well, the goal is a loss, and they get a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Stanford. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Since being hurried, he got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And it keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? It also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they had great field position, but a three-point drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a three-play drive, had the momentum, great field position, unable to move the put down.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn.
When you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job stays deep as the deepest receiver in any zone. Read the football and go make a play. In this case, the free safeties make the best play. An interception.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy.
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On first down, Stafford here. It's Reddick underneath. It's a failure, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking, well, I see we're tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Stafford looks to throw again. Back to the flat for Reddick. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. To not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop it.
They'll hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On first down, it's Stafford. This is Reddick on the screen. And they'll get into the zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Theo Reddick, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, they almost have the feel of and imposing their will still. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory, just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back.
Here's Bryant with nothing but green grass ahead of him.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
This one, 81 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Everyone in the league talks about finishing. They're not whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. They're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. Does have 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, everyone wants to see an interception thrown, but this thing's happening in the course.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys
defense. This is their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll go back to Riddick. And this one goes. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Riddick. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Detroit. Theo Riddick in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Fucking bullshit.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squeak kick or what they're going to do.
Good point. Line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Bryant, the lone receiver left. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it at the 15. So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. The Cowboys are behind right now, but the home crowd should give them a boost. The Lions will want to come out after the half and really put the pressure on from the start. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. There you go. Elliott's going to take off here, and he'll go in for the score. The Cowboys take the early lead. Third down from the 10. Here's Holden will make the catch in traffic. And it will take a 10-yard touchdown. We're brand new at 7. Down shot after the interception. Here's Dez Bryant making the catch in traffic. He goes as he sprints into the end zone. That's the wide touchdown. Lined up at 28.
And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter.
Yeah, that was a fucking bullshit.
Both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the line. The Lions offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's Stafford now on second down. He finds Bolden. And now look at him go. 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. And Quan Bolden, his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions add on to their lead. In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. That's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one. And you better believe he'll be looking for a hat trick here as this one continues to go. Into the 9-yard deep. Last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee. And it's a 25. And getting set to go again. Here's the Lions defense. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Bryant, the lone receiver left. Prescott looks to throw on first. Looking deep downfield. Third time that he's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
A good pick up there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. I'm glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And third quarter here, you got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really go. 50 second bounds and kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep in your hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and got some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Stanford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
When you play the quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a
Man.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
To throw on 2nd down to Stanford. And it's Rick underneath. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Theo Riddick from 19 yards away. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air. Because right now, we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where did you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then actually listened in history class.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in from the podcast.
You know, I just grabbed a nugget and I kick it out.
And let's get our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. We have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him, maybe the guys up front, combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Prescott, and a hit dragged loose. It's incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. To throw is Prescott. He's going to rifle on deep left side. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
But they went for the big play there. But that drop could really hurt their momentum.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. Backing up. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, But every now and then, you got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does he do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down.
Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. 3rd and 1 for Prescott. He finds his target at Terrence Williams. I guess they figured they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter. As they'll go for on 4th down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And it is incomplete.
Man, fuck this game, man.